every so often we get to speak to giants in society, and I have two giants with me this morning that I'm very, very fond of, because it doesn't matter where I go, what I do, I come back to these two gentlemen because it's where I think I found myself, and it's really because of two gentlemen that I think you all are very, very familiar with, known as Dale and Tony on local airwaves here at I-95.5. Two giants that I respect dearly. I thank them very much for being here this morning on a little cup of joe.
A little cup. Good morning to you, Joel.
And you are here, gentlemen. The timing of you being here, I think Dale dropped by on the show last year.
The first season.
Yeah,
are these paid interviews, by the way?
Typical
Tony's
child.
he's not changing.
Just talking money.
I mean, timing is such a thing, because a couple months ago, October 20th to be exact, you guys celebrated 25 years on air.
Yeah.
I was part of the celebration.
Yeah.
I was honored to be part of the celebration, and I could not believe, I mean, time just whizzes by. 25 years already. I remember 5 years ago, it was 20 years, and it was a big thing. And then I got a call from Charlene, 25 years, 5 years passed already.
Yeah.
It feels like 25 years.
You know, when we started the celebration and when we started the observance,
Mm-hmm.
I sat down a few quiet moments and I thought, okay, 25 years? This show is 25 years, you know. I started thinking, okay, what has happened in those 25 years? What kind of growth has taken place personally and professionally?
Mm-hmm.
So it did make me reflect and even doubt the number of years that we've been doing this.
Yeah, time has really just gone by really quickly. As you were saying, Joel, I mean, 5 years ago when we did the 20th, and before I blinked, it was like, Charlene, wait, 5 years gone.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just honor it, recognize it, because it's something special.
25 years.
In any entity.
Yeah.
If you can do 25 years, I think that it's a silver.
Yeah.
Silver.
Yes.
So I thought we should recognize it. And I left everything to Charlene and the team to put it together. And 25 years have been recorded.
Yeah, yeah.
And we are into the 26th year.
Marriages don't last so long these days, guys. Well, you guys have stuck together for 25 years.
We are married to the show, eh? Not to each other.
No. Well, I have a theory on that.
You think you're married to him?
This is family TV, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it's
So
daytime.
and it's daytime, so I probably shouldn't say it.
Yeah. but the reality is, guys, partnerships on air most of them don't last that long. I mean,
but
partnerships on air.
I think we have pioneered the duo on mornings, then the double, the two persons on mornings.
Yes,
I think we pioneered it, if I can say that.
Yeah.
And so. since then there have been quite a few pairings, so to speak. And I think imitation is flattery.
Yeah.
So they have told us. Yeah. But it does take a lot to stay together for so long in any one profession. Mm-hmm. And especially when you're dealing with personalities, and we do have different personalities, it takes some doing.
Yeah, and I kind of know both of you guys individually, and you are two very different individuals. And
thank God for that.
But Tony, what has kept it together, you think?
I think respect.
Yeah.
I mean, I have never sought to change Dale. Dale is Dale. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to seek in any way, never have, to change Dale. And I don't think he's ever done that. And I think that's so fundamental, that acceptance of who you are, who you want to be. I think that's really the spine for me that has kept it going for so long. If there were attempts to change who I was and change my thoughts, and I think that would have grated the relationship. But I never have picked up that. We have disagreed, and we continue to, but it's never gone to anger.
Yeah.
I've never picked it up. I mean, now and then you get testy, but it never crosses into
I think as we get older,
anger.
Do we get more testy or less testy?
I think he's getting more testier.
I think I'm getting
testier.
Yeah, I think I'm getting.
And I'm getting thirstier.
No, but he's right about the respect, yes. Yeah. And there are times when we get close to the edge on particular issues,
Yeah.
and probably personality differences come to the fore there. And because I tend to be a very strong
Opinionated.
and yes,
Yeah.
and so too Tony.
Dismissive,
but
disrespectful.
No, but Tony,
Disrespectful at
Tony
times.
is also strong, but his strength is a little more calm than I display.
Yeah.
I am very intolerant.
Yeah.
You should know that.
Yes.
Very, very intolerant, and I don't think that has changed over the years.
In fact, it's gotten worse. But that's it. That's what it is.
That's what
I
it is.
mean, but I don't think anyone can say it has gone into to disrespect.
Yeah.
You could say Dale is terrible, he's difficult, he's this, but I don't think it's really crossed into that kind of potent disrespect that really can shake fundamental things. You must have those moments when things are going to rock, but I don't think it's been long-lasting enough.
25 years is a long time. I'm hearing you. I think someone said, you're getting older and you're getting more testier. I mean, it can't be easy after 25 years into the 26th year doing this day in, day out. I am sure there are times, guys, that you say, wow, time to do something else. Is that popping up in your mind?
Well, I can say I still look forward to doing the show.
To doing the show.
But I love to go on more holidays now. Maybe 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
I need more breaks to stay.
That's why you're calling me every Friday,
to stay rejuvenated.
Right, yeah.
I need more breaks.
Yeah.
Because we all know, 25 years is a long time. And you need to keep doing different things to keep rejuvenated. And I think I need longer weekends, more weekends.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
To stay with the program.
Yeah.
So I will continue until I need a long weekend.
That you say you're not coming back for the next few months. Same with you do?
Not really. I have given thought to moving on, and in the last couple of years I have had reason to think of, okay, maybe this is the time to kind of wind down and so on. So I have had those thoughts. I still enjoy doing the show, definitely. I enjoy doing the show, but like Tony, the similarity here is that I'm beginning to develop a passion and a love for time off.
Yeah.
And Tony very often, he tells me, he says, you need to, slow down, take the break if you need to, take a day.
Yeah.
And that's something that you worked in our news department,
yeah.
so that's something that, doesn't come easy for me. But I have had to do it in the last couple of years, and I'm finding it easier to do as the weeks go by, to take a day or to take a long weekend, or to say, Tony, I can't make today. If I get up and I'm feeling a particular way, send him a message, I can't make today. The show will go on, whether it's you sitting in the chair or Tony and somebody else, or, it will go on.
A legacy has already been set, I think. Whatever happens going into the 26th, 27th, and 28th years, a legacy has been set. I'm pushing the envelope just a bit. Time obviously is running out based on the segment, but I'm just spending a couple extra minutes because I want to talk radio with you guys, and talk radio was something I think both of you also pioneered, if I'm not mistaken, going back to the days of Power 102 when it all started. It has come quite a way since then, where every Tom, Dick, Harry, and Jane is talking on the radio now. Is this where you saw it going, Tony, when you guys pioneered?
No, I didn't. But I support it. Even if the talk is ridiculous, I think it's important for people to talk. It gives the listeners choices. So if a listener wants to listen to ridiculousness, he or she is free to do that. Just as if you want to listen to Tony and Dale, or Dale and Tony talk about Dr. Rowley and Mrs. Prasad Bisessa, you're free to do that. Of course, like in everything else, you'll have extremes. We have that. But generally, I support the talk. I didn't see it going all the way as it has now, but I think talk is very important to the democratic process. And I would always support talk radio.
I think it is important to have talk as part of any democracy, any thriving democracy. There should be that vehicle or those vehicles offered. In a lot of ways, the talk that I listen to sometimes, or the talk that I accidentally hear, sometimes make me want to puke. But it is fair to have that kind of talk as well. So you give people choices. So they can determine, okay, I'm going to take this garbage, or I'm going to take some of this and some of that, or not at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it now time for Tony and Dale to morph into something else? Or when this era has come to an
I'm
end?
morphing by myself.
Yeah.
After this period.
You know, when Tony and Dale,
Yeah.
whenever that day comes, that
Yeah.
we say that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
I see.
Not morphing into
You see,
anything.
picture a page, right? In a book, I turn the page so, I close that page,
Yeah.
and I'm done.
One of the things that I have learned in the business, gentlemen, is chemistry. You don't take chemistry for granted. And I mean, I sat in the station, in the radio station for 5 years with you guys, and I saw that chemistry between you guys where unplanned and the magic happens. And I think we take for granted in this industry chemistry. And I think that's one of the things that kept you guys together, because it happens so naturally that people don't even recognize how naturally it happens.
Because the nature of the business is, you know, it has its foundation and egos,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
And if you lose that sense, it will bring friction.
Yeah.
So I think over the years we have stayed fairly, we are humbled by the success.
Yeah.
And I think that's fundamental to where we are today.
Can you allow me to say thank you?
Sure.
Well,
Sure.
you could do it twice.
Yeah.
And I think we thank you as well, because
Yeah.
you continue to be a part of what we do,
Yeah.
you know, one way or the other. And you have allowed us into your space as well, professionally and personally, and we thank you too.
Yeah, and I want to say you've done well.
Thank you.
When you
Remarkably
first started,
well,
I
yeah.
said, all right, let's give this fella a chance.
And that's
I think you've grown, which is great.
And that's literally what.
Congrats to you.
Yeah.
No, I'm
And that's
serious.
literally what he did. I
Yeah.
mean, at that point, finding myself and given a chance by Tony Lee and put under Dale Enoch's wings and that it grew from there. And I will never ever forget.
Today, I mean, I'm on your show.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
I will never ever forget, gentlemen.
Congratulations.
I want to congratulate you guys.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing for as long as you want to do it.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah. Dale and Tony celebrating 25 years together on the airwaves of TNT, I-95.5. Of course, I don't even think I have to say they can be found there every weekday morning, only when they feel to take a long weekend every so often. You may hear my voice every so often. Only when they want to take a long weekend and Tony decides to sail his boat somewhere and Dale decides to travel somewhere. That's the only time you won't hear them. 6 to 10? 6 to 10 every morning on I-95.5. Two giants in the industry here in Sweet TNT. We take a short break. I took an extra couple minutes. We're coming right back.